There we go. Wait. Yo, I haven't done that in a while. All right. I am now live. I can hear myself. You guys can hear me. All right. What's going on? Finn Kaufman, Connor Rush. Um, we are here once again to discuss limitless hoops and getting better at it. Blah, 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 blah. Going for the NBA and things like that. Basically, just giving ourselves the best chance possible. I used to greet someone, attract to attention, or express excitement. Thank you. Thank you, dictionary boy. I really, really appreciate that definition. All right. Anyway, let's start. We got our quote of the day right off the bat. Dream big. All right. To me, there's no other way. All right. When I learn that kids have small ambitions, or like adults even have small ambitions, I'm just so confused. And what I learned over this pandemic is everyone's different. Different strokes for different folks. All right. And in this regard, people with big dreams versus small dreams, I guess it's just one of those things. Some people truly wish to aspire to be the best at their given field, or they truly wish to help the most people, or they have an instinct in them to want to do the most with their life. But some other people have the exact opposite. And the ones that we know of are the lazy people in this world, right? Who no one appreciates them, right? But there's also people who want to live life to the fullest by taking as many vacations as they want or as they can, right? To me, those last two are the same person, dude. Because, the person who wants to just live on the street and not do anything is kind of like the person that takes many vacations. I don't know. Because, although that person is earning their vacation, if you have a choice to work for 8 hours a day for 5 days a week or sleep on the cold ground outside, which one sounds harder? I think sleeping on the cold ground outside. So those homeless people, they are deserving their vacation. Dude, they're doing stuff that we would never do. I know it's like which way that you go about it, but basically those two types of people are the same to me. The type of people that are like, hey, I'd rather just have a job that someone owns and they tell me what to do. And, I just get to live my life however. It kind of if everyone thought like that, the world would not be what it is. If everyone were just content, the world would not be able to be, you wouldn't be able to just stay content. All right? The world is so convenient right now that we're able to take vacations, that we're able to do this stuff. But without certain people out there that are dreaming big, we wouldn't be able to do those things because we would all be living in caves and everyone would have to run for their life from hyenas all day long, right? So you wouldn't be able to just chill and go for a hike. Why? Because there'd be wild animals out there because no one caught them all right? So the people that dream big are the ones that make this world possible to dream small. All right. So if you're out there and you're thinking, I just want to be the best JV player I can be, or the best varsity player, that's not big enough. All right. You're regular. You're a sheep. All right. You're not a part of the people that make this world move. And I think you only live one life. YOLO. And if you don't go for it all and you don't dream big, you're wasting that life. All right. Because life is a gift, whether you believe in God or whatever. Life is a gift. It was given to you by something or someone. And if you're not willing to give back, that's a waste. All right? It's a waste of a life if you just mooch off of the world. All right? If you're not willing to create something better for other people, you're mooching, basically. Okay? So dream big. Dream big or go home. All right? Dream big. All right? But the homeless people think that the job is harder because they would just get a job if they thought it was easier. Maybe. Or maybe they don't want to be owned by people. Usually they have psychotic tendencies. But some people like the drifters and like the hippies, they just want to chill. Just be one with nature. All right. And like with the pandemic again, people were getting free money for a second. They were like, what is money? And they just stopped. They just were like, no, I want to be happy, which is cool, which is great. But, for some of us, going for it all makes us happy. So that's just different. John, can you give 30 seconds heads up for trivia? I switched to my phone for that, and my phone is like 20 seconds ahead of my computer. Wow. I'm on my computer today. Oh, man, you guys are about to kill this thing. Anyways, with that said, we might as well just start with trivia then. If you guys are that hyped for it, let's just get trivia going right after the story of the day. All right, here we go. Story of the day is... When you're not sure about whether you can accomplish a certain goal or not, take solace in that uncertainty is the primary ingredient in having the hope it takes to achieve greatness. Doubt is a pain too lonely to know that faith is its twin brother. All right, that one's kind of deep, right? Doubt is a pain too lonely to know that faith is its twin brother. Jeez, what does that mean? All right, when you have doubt, like the Bible says it, when you have doubt, the Bible doesn't like doubt, right? But this one is saying that the doubt is the starting point. If you have doubt, all that means is that you're doing something worth doubting. If all you say is, you know what, I'm going to walk outside today, that's my goal, there's no doubt in that. Of course you're going to do that at some point. That's easy as heck, right? But if you're like, I'm going to make the NBA, even you're going to doubt yourself. So right when you have doubt, that puts faith right there, and that the Bible says you just have to have faith like a mustard seed to be able to move mountains, right? So doubt and faith, they're basically the same thing, because without doubt you can't have faith. Without faith you can't move mountains. Without faith you can't have everything that you want in your life. So you need to have doubt. If you don't doubt yourself and you're 100% sure about everything, you're not trying hard enough in the thinking department. You're not dreaming big enough, like what we just talked about. So have that doubt, and don't be afraid of that doubt. Think about the doubt and be like right when you're doubting yourself and you think you can't do anything, you're on the right track. Now just get one step beyond that and realize that doubt and faith, they are twins. They are mirror images on different sides of the wall, where doubt is the negative connotation of it and faith is the positive connotation of it, because they need each other to live. All right, so see them both as the yin and the yang, right? The yin and the yang, that big circle. I can't draw it with my hands like this thing, right? There thing. You know what I'm talking about, yin and the yang. All right, the yin and the yang thing, where you need one without the other. So don't be afraid of your doubts. All right, go through with them. All right. Let's see, John, with the inspirational quotage. That's what I do, baby. That's what I do. All right. Wait, Connor, why don't you just do it all on your phone? I don't know. He's cheating. I never thought that doubt would be a good. Exactly. Sometimes I film during live stream, doing push-ups or something, so switching back and forth when I do things. I think he's just trying to use two different things so he doesn't have to switch off. And so he's trying to win the trivia. Yeah. And my phone gets very hot. I don't know about that. Anyways, so yes, make sure that you understand that. Let me say it the right way. When you're not sure about whether you can accomplish a certain goal or not, take solace in that uncertainty is the primary ingredient in having the hope it takes to achieve greatness. Doubt is a pain too lonely to know that faith is its twin brother. Because when you have doubt, it is a very lonely experience. So take all that loneliness away and understand that you can move beyond that. All right. So when you doubt, it's a positive thing. Turn it into a positive thing. All right. Anyways, let's get to that trivia. Like I promised, trivia question today is, it's a sure one, and I checked to see if this one were actually real or not. Okay. So this one is definitely true. All right. And I have the answer. And even there was like a nitpicky part, I took that off the table by expanding it and making it broader. So I am 100% certain, unless it changed like today. Okay, if it changed like today, the answer changed today, my bad. All right, but 99.9% certain uncertainty, doubt, right? That the answer is correct. Okay, here we go. Here's the question for today. Trivia question is, and was that the 30-second head start that you wanted, Connor? Was that enough time? 30 seconds. Countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's been about 30 seconds. All right, here you go. We got Connor rushing the lead 7-4-2. Again, you get one try at the answer. So make sure that you're just not guessing. All right, here we go. There we go. Where are the NBA's head offices located? All right, in which state? In which state are the NBA's head offices located? I would have guessed this one because I watch NBA games. That's my hint, and I think I would have guessed this one correctly. I would have guessed it correctly because I really didn't know, and that is the answer. Yep. And because whenever they go back to the referees, they always go to Saskatchewan, New York, or something like that. And I know that it's in New York. All right. To be precise, it is. Since the mid-1970s, the NBA headquarters has been located in an Olympic Tower in Midtown Manhattan. Their office lease extends through 2035. So at least they let us know on this question this time that it was going to expire. Oh, NBA Olympic Towers. Oh, great job. Great job. Nope. The question was, which state? So we're giving it to Finn Kaufman, who now has 5. Congratulations, Finn. All right. He has the mailbox. I love it. Yo, that's how you answer a question right there. I'm sure that copy and paste is way better than actually typing out all the stuff. Unless you type that out. I don't know your typing skills. It's quite possible. Anyways, let's begin with our elementary stuff for the day. So for elementary, we got the divine drill. So if you're doing this stuff and hey, again, for the high school guys, if you run out of stuff to do and you really feel like doing more stuff, you can do the elementary stuff. If you're elementary, you feel like doing more, do the middle school, high school stuff. It all cycles back around. So what you should do though is at least 5 to 10 minutes of each of these things. As for the divine drill, that's push-ups and planks. Planks for 15 seconds. We haven't done those in a long time in practice, but they're about to come up right now. So I'm excited for that. All right. So it's planks for like 15 seconds, then 5 push-ups. Planks for 14 seconds, 5 push-ups. Planks for 13 seconds, 5 push-ups, so on and so forth. Named after Luke Devine, who you said that you play with Luke Devine right now, Finn Kaufman. How's he doing at basketball? You guys both going to Campo? How's that going? I think you're going to Campo, right? Because New York's abbreviation is NY. Yes, it is. Anyways, one-on-one with personal rules is what we're doing after that. One of the drills that I like the most because you're doing one-on-one, but the coach tells you what to do offensively. All right, and he whispers it to you. All right, and I like doing that because some of you guys do the same thing on offense every single time. So I like to switch that up to make you go towards your weaknesses. But at the same time, on defense, the defense in this drill, they are trying to figure out what you're doing. And during your games, remember, figure out what they're doing for for their usual play, like what their tendencies are. Figure that out because sometimes, especially in high school, you guys don't have scouting reports. You guys don't have people telling you he's going to bounce the ball 2 times to the right hand and then cross over to the left every single time because they're not going to watch that kind of film because they're not getting paid like that. In college, we have the scouting report on everybody. But you have to develop a habit to figure out what people are doing one-on-one and within the team. Even figure out their plays and things like that. All right? I think that was Connor. The middle schoolers might have cried. I remember when Connor first came, John was like, Connor is crazy. He doesn't drop. Oh, yeah. We have gotten Connor to drop a couple of times since. Yes. But legit, Luke Devine and Gabby have never dropped. Gabby Rickman and Luke Devine have never dropped. I think Ben was pretty close to never dropping in all his years. Those people are crazy because, man, this thing, that divine drill, it does hurt for reals. It wasn't on the ground. Terrible form. Yeah, I don't know about that. You basically dropped. All right. Anyways, next one is indirect Euro step. This is the Dwayne Wade one where we sprint forward, hit the ball down with our opposite foot down, and then from the wing to the block, we do a cross step, girly step. All right, with our opposite foot touching when we dribble, then our same side foot going toward the free throw line as we put the ball up if we're tall or through if we're small. And then we go back toward the basket with our opposite foot to finish. And when we do that last step, we extend the ball. Kind of hard to explain, but I'm sure that both you guys understand it. If you don't understand it, check our website, limitlesshoops.com, and then go to our drill section and look at indirect Euro steps. All right, Kyrie spend a J, so I got to bring the TV out. All right, and we copy off Kyrie trying to do his move over and over and over again to see how well that we could do it. And basically, it's off a jab, then between our legs with 2 steps, then spin, but fake the spin and bounce the ball. Come back, fake that, and then go with the spin with the opposite hand to dribble away for a jumper. If you can do that in a game or even like an open gym, that's pretty legit, dude. Hurdle layups, 2 hands on ball extended for both steps. Make sure that we're going over the hurdles, and this should be the case when you're driving at any point in time. All right, you're basically pretending like there's hurdles on the ground, and when you dribble in, you dribble, then put the ball up, and then take 2 steps to further along your distance, so that during those 2 steps and the ball's in your hands, you can do other things besides just shoot a layup that someone's going to block. All right, you can maneuver and do a Euro step. You can shoot a floater. You can pass the ball. All right, you can do a lot of things. And one of the best people at doing it, there's 2 guys that are really, really great at doing this. 2 guys that I could think of right now, and that's Luka and Paul George. Donovan Mitchell's another one too. They go to the basket and they go in for a layup, and they just like stop, and they just hop to the other foot, and then they step with the other foot. And it's like, are they taking enough steps? Joel Embiid is another one. Allen Iverson, when he played, was another one. All right, they just tend to like walk in with 2 big steps. Giannis, of course, is a huge one. That's a great one to say. Yeah. So LeBron James kind of pretty much does it too. All right, and if you have the ball in 2 hands, now you can redirect yourself so you can avoid charges too. Now, if there's a charge right there, you can just switch directions and just jump out of bounds and then toss a pass instead of going for the layup that you're going in for. But make sure that you keep your head up. But all this is done with our hurdle layups, so we get to practice on those. Let's see. No, you haven't. I haven't dropped. I have completed 1 divine drill each time I did it. All right, that's an average of 1 divine drill per attempt. That's crazy. Still can't believe John thinks Dame is as good as Curry. John, there's no way you still believe that, right? I think Dame is having a down clip, but I don't know. He had a lot of drama. I really think, like, it's hard to say. It's really hard to say, but here, I'll answer that in a second. All right, 180 side or fake handoff. That's dribbling the ball out to the side, to the from the top to the wing, and you dribble out. As you dribble out, they can go backdoor for a side, which is a backdoor layup, or they can fake side and then come for a handoff as you jump stop, flip the ball up and screen for them, or they can go for a fake handoff where you pretend to jump stop but you stutter step. They pass by you and then you front pivot, all right, and throw the ball out for a layup, all right. And to answer your question, do I think Dame is better than Steph? I say it's really hard. And I say this because Steph Curry was great last year. Because Steph Curry was amazing last year. He was so good last year, but his team sucked. If that was the only Steph that you knew, if that was Steph's only year that he played in the NBA, people would say Steph is a loser. He only made the play-in game. Steph can't win with that team and all this other stuff. But we know he's amazing because he's had a chance to win a championship. So I'm saying Dame is under the same thing. All right, Steph has had his ups and downs too. The 10 games that the Dame is playing badly, I think if you measure that to Steph's worst 10 games in a row, I'm pretty sure Steph has had worse 10 games by far. And with that said, I said a few a few months ago, that the Lakers should have got Buddy Hield instead of getting Russell Westbrook. Because I said, man, if you give Buddy Hield wide open jumpers, that dude could be the next Klay Thompson. And then I doubled up and I said, Klay Thompson is not top 75 because all he does is stand still. And I know that that's your favorite player, Finn. All he does is stand still and people throw him passes, so people create for him. And that's why I said Buddy Hield with freaking LeBron, getting him that open. Because on the Kings, who's there to get him open? De'Aaron Fox? Not really. So he's taking more contested jumpers. Like, for a fact, people get open shots when LeBron's on their team. Or when Steph Curry's on their team. Or when Steph and freaking Kevin Durant are on their team, right? Or if you have a great passer like Draymond Green, right? It counts. Or a great system like Steve Kerr, right? So for a fact, Buddy Hield is not getting as good a shots as he would on a better team. With that said, Buddy, in his first, 400 games, is outpacing both Steph Curry and Klay Thompson in three-pointers. That's him on the Kings. I'm not saying he's better than either one of them, but what I am saying is if he were in, he can't do what Steph can do. We can see that. But if he was in Klay Thompson's shoes, can he hit an open jump shot? Yeah, I think he can. If he had the greatest shooter in the history of the planet, taking double teams and triple teams and getting wide open shots, would he be as good as Klay? I think that there's a decent argument. So with that said, if Damian Lillard was in Steph's shoes, we don't know. Maybe he couldn't handle the pressure. Maybe if he was on that team, he wouldn't like the Bay Area because he was born there. Man, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like the color yellow. But I'm pretty sure if they were able, if he had shooters like Klay Thompson, as amazing as he is, and as great as Draymond Green is, and he had as amazing a player as Kevin Durant is on his team, I think he'd be getting a lot more wide open shots. Right now, they're guarding him a lot differently. That's all I'm saying. And you have to see things like that, or else Steph Curry sucked last year. And we know that's not true. We know that's not true. All right? Anyways, that's what I got to say. Gary Payton second. Klay is an all-defensive player. Oh, yeah, I put extra. Klay was never wide open. Klay's always wide open. In fact, the reason why we won, because the defenders couldn't help off Klay. No, when Klay shoots and he gets a whole game with just 11 dribbles, that means he's not creating his own shot. That's what I meant. He doesn't create his own shot. He either gets screened really well, there's great offense, or he's wide open. That's it. All right, but trust me, I'm not really saying that to say that Klay Thompson's bad, because Kyle Korver had the same career and he's not as great as Klay Thompson. So for what he does, he's one of the best ever. But I could also say Kyle Korver being in Klay's shoes would be nice too. All right. And again, I'm just saying that to say that Buddy Hield is really, really good. So just see it like that, because you just don't notice how good he is or how great he is because he's on the wrong team. That's all I'm saying. And there's only a few guys like that. Notice I'm not just naming like 80 players as good as Klay Thompson. No, it's like five shooters on earth that can shoot like that. But one of them is Buddy Hield. One of them is Kyle Korver. And like one of them is like Jimmy, what's his name? No. Redick. Yeah. Whatever Redick's first name is. What is it? JJ Redick. Yeah. So there's a few guys like that. Anyways, but Kyle Korver played with LeBron and sucked. Toward the end of his career, yes, but also he was never open, so he did exactly what Klay did. He just had to stand there and people guarded him. But yes, he was very much older than Klay at the time, I believe. But no, Klay's great. Kyle Korver's amazing. Trust me, there's a few guys that can do it, and I've seen a couple that were on my team actually who can just never miss a shot, and it's really, really interesting. But yeah, trust me, Klay is not one of a kind, but he is like a dozen. There's like a dozen people like him. All right, but they're amazing. They're all amazing. Buddy Hield is one of those people. And with that said, Damian Lillard and like Buddy Hield and like Klay Thompson are right here. Damian Lillard and Curry, they're all right here. All right, the very few of them that exist, they're all right here. And if they were all given that chance, they could be great. All right, as great as Steph Curry. And I think another guy like that, who else is like that? There's not that many guys like that, actually. The Steph Currys of the world, oh man, there's really not that many guys like that. But when you see one, it's definitely Damian Lillard. But because he hasn't had a chance, I mean, you can't just give it to him. So screw him. Get on a better team, and that's why Kevin Durant went to a better team, and that's why LeBron James keeps teaming up with other people. There is a world out there where LeBron stayed on the Cavs forever and went to 20 straight championships and lost them all, and everyone would say that he sucked. But because he switched to Miami and won, everyone's like, he's great. There's a world in which Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman and Tony Kukoc never joined Michael Jordan, and he lost every single year. He never won a championship. He still started the same. He was still the same great player, still tried as hard, and people will say that he sucked. All because other people didn't join his team. And I'm not stupid enough to abide by that. That's dumb logic. And if a player is great, he's just great, whether he has the pieces with him or not. All right. So I give Dame a lot of credit for staying on the same team. Anyways, that's all I got. So why would Buddy Hield be good, but Kyle Korver play with LeBron? Devin Booker on the better team. Yeah, Devin Booker could be one of those guys as well. Curry's 11-1. No, they're pretty good. I'm just telling you. Hey, trust me. We can't erase time. All we can do is see last year. So if you think that Steph Curry sucked last year, then what you're saying is right. I say Steph Curry was amazing last year, even though his team didn't win. So it's up to you. Pick one of those two things. Anyway, let's finish up. We got our picture of the day. Here goes this. The Kia race to the MVP. I think Steph is above Kevin Durant, but I haven't watched Kevin Durant play this year. But I've just been watching Steph. He's amazing. Jokic, well, if he stops punching people in the back of the head, maybe. All right. But, yeah, this is something to watch. This is definitely a great 3 picks, and it'll be a fun season. This season is one of the most fun I've ever seen. Should be awesome. Let's go to middle school stuff. Pick and roll, pass to roll. Weekend ball pounds. That's what you guys are doing tomorrow on Monday. Bluff and recover. Help side to close out. Quick shots and fast break post seal. High school. You guys have half court game. Make 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes. Ball pickup layup. Juke straps. Hurdles and jingle bells. Make sure you guys go hard on juke straps. All right. Oh, I forgot to say something about the middle school. Sorry about that. For middle school, the pass to roll. All right, we will be working on some pick and roll stuff and adding that to our Saturday compilation of things. And I want us to perfect the pick and roll stuff because that will allow us to play with teams that are outside of our limit or outside of our what would I call it? Outside of our level of jurisdiction. No, outside of our pay grade. There you go. When teams are better than us or are worse than us, we can utilize the pick and roll to kind of even the odds. Where now we put them in something that is unguardable. All right, and if we do that and we're able to 1, hit a shot when they go under, and 2, pass out of a double team, we are undeniable, and if we can read the pick and roll correctly. All right, and other people aren't practicing this stuff, so we're going to be way ahead of them. All right, for high school, what I was going to talk about is juke straps. All right, you guys put the straps together, you guys juke each other, whatever. But being quick and being elusive, it's a huge tool in basketball. And then I want you guys to do this intensely. Like diving on the floor, like getting mad at each other for it, like trying to win as many as you can in 10 minutes that you guys are just dead exhausted. That's what I want these things to be like, all right, for the juke strap. So make sure that you guys do those things, please. All right, Nikola deserves MVP because his altercation with Morris. I need to shut up. Curry has 4 points right now. My school's team runs a flat show to defend the pick and roll. Whoa, flat show, man. You are primed to do what? Screen and rescreen. Coming over, as long as you race over, you can take away that shot, but not if they're going to their strong side. But flat shows are a little dangerous, especially if they screen and rescreen. But flat shows are what a lot of NBA teams do, but I think that's mostly because the big men are lazy. All right. If I had more help, even though he had a very good team. Yes. All right. Anyways, let's finish up with our quote of the day. Don't forget, dream big. Dream big. All right, think about that stuff tonight, especially when you're dreaming, all right, and have big thoughts, big dreams. And like for my program right here, for our program, I have big dreams, and it includes all you guys achieving all of your dreams. So if you can help me make my dreams come true, let anyone that you know to join our program, whatever, so we can push this all together, so we can make it to the end of the tunnel together. All right, you guys. Anyway, that's my time. Wait, I thought flat show was flip flop screen. Nah. Flip flop screen is when they ice the screen on a routine show. Anyways, that's all I got, and we are out. See you guys.